name is Keith Mullins. I would like to introduce you to my presentation, Rhythms of the World. Rhythms of the World will introduce students to a world of music and culture. Not only will we talk about the history of African and Afro-Cuban drumming, but we will also demonstrate several different styles of music on an array of traditional and modern percussion instruments. Then we will invite students up to join the band. Check it out! We like to start the presentation with a brief introduction to the history of African drumming. From myths explaining the origins of percussion, we move on to the effect the slave trade played in the spreading of African drumming worldwide and more specifically in Cuba. The extent to which we explain the history depends on the age of the group. Once students have been introduced to the history of African drumming, we like to demonstrate some of the basic techniques. At this time, the students learn how the different sounds are made on each drum. We also talk a bit about vibration and basic sound theory. Again, content is always adapted to the age of the group. The performance aspect of the presentation allows students to hear the way these instruments are played by a professional. The objective of this part of the presentation is to show students the results of hard work and disciplined practice. Whatever it is that you do, practice makes perfect.
The moment everyone has been waiting for, the most important and most motivating element of this presentation is when we build a band from students in the group. We begin by teaching the entire group to clap a rhythm. We then select up to 20 students, assigning them an instrument and an accompanying rhythm. This is repeated 3 times, always using a different rhythm, and of course selecting new band members. In just minutes, you can see the children learning the basic concepts of a drum circle, an experience they will never forget. We are often complimented on our ability to maintain control of such large groups of children. With Rhythms of the World, the students play a crucial role in the presentation. From the beginning of the presentation, the children begin working up to the moment when they get to join the band.
Keith and Darren have both been studying music for over 15 years. Keith received a music degree at Dalhousie University and went on to study percussion in Havana, Cuba. Darren studied in Montreal, Morocco, Paris, and Cuba. Over the last 10 years, Darren and Keith have played with the Jimmy Swift Band, Jeff Goodspeed, Slow Coaster, Nathan Wiley, and Scott Parsons.
Keith has also played with Gordy Sampson, Jimmy Rankin, the Metric System, and Isaac and Blewett, to name a few.
For the last 3 years, they have been developing Rhythms of the World, working with youth, providing them a unique opportunity to learn about ancient styles of music.